From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Good morning. I'm Danielle Shank with your Morning Pulse for November 7th, 2023. The search for a missing Lancaster County man intensifies. 35-year-old Tyler Goodrich has been missing since last Friday night without a trace. Today, the sheriff's office says that Goodrich's husband, Marshall Vogel, and his family are no longer cooperating with law enforcement. LSO says everything is on the table regarding potential suspects. Authorities plan to search Southwest Lincoln again today, the area Goodrich was last seen. A search warrant was carried out on November 6th, during which several pieces of evidence were collected. A Lincoln woman has died in a crash involving a dump truck just west of York. She's being identified as 33-year-old Sophie Troe. The York County Sheriff says she ran a stop sign at the intersection of Highway 81 and West 4th Street on Friday. At that location, Troe was struck by a truck hauling a trailer. The truck driver did have some head injuries, but is expected to be okay. This crash is still under investigation. And in Bellevue, psychiatrists are continuing to evaluate the competence of Roberto Carlos Silva Jr., who faces double homicide charges. In 2020, prosecutors say Roberto Carlos Silva Jr. returned to his Sonic after being arrested for identity theft, setting fire to a U-Haul truck and killing 2 employees. Sarpy County Court declared him not competent, but experts believe he has a substantial probability of becoming competent in the future. And in lighter news, we're hearing from the rookie police officer who saved a woman's life on Sunday night. The woman was kayaking at Holmes Lake when her kayak capsized. She cried out for help for nearly 30 minutes before bystanders eventually heard her and called 911. Once Lincoln police officer Pierce Krause arrived, he braved the cold weather and brought the stranded woman to shore.
Knowing that she had been in there for so long and who knows what's going to happen next, so it was just, there wasn't an option in my mind as to whether or not go out there.
The woman didn't need to go to the hospital, fortunately, and Krause, who's been with LPD for less than a year, resumed work on Sunday night and even worked on Monday. And Nebraska motorcyclists can ride without helmets at the start of the new year as the DMV plans to roll out new regulations. The DMV says riders can submit proof of completing a motorcycle course to go helmetless, which can be done online or at a DMV office. Once approved, applicants will receive an email confirming their updated driver's driving record. Well, rounding out your headlines is a check of the 7-day forecast with meteorologist Bill Rentschler.
Danielle, it's early November, and we're talking highs again today. Mid to upper 60s, right around 70 degrees, above average for this time of year. Probably looking at mostly sunny skies. Should be another really nice November day. And basically over the course of the next week, we're still going to be looking at pretty quiet conditions. A little bit cooler Thursday and Friday, but generally dry. And then temperatures as we head into the weekend, looking like the lower to middle 60s and looking like pretty quiet weather even extends past the 7-day forecast into much of next week as well.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.